and here it is. It's made by Stealth, and it can launch BBs and bolts. I'm just going to do a quick test shoot of this thing, and show you guys the performance and how it works, and do a bit of target shooting. Okay, so I'm going to get into this now. Okay, so I've got my crossbow set up on this bench here, and the target's out over there. So we're going to be shooting BBs for our first couple of shots for trails, and yeah, we'll move up to the bolts. It's actually kind of windy today, so there might be a bit of drift, but not too much at all really, because the targets are only a short distance away. So I'm going to start by shooting off those BBs. Okay, so to load it, you just snap this thing forwards and put your foot through there, and with your hands off the trigger you pull this string up. I'm going to demonstrate that to you. Right, it's now cocked. So you can see it's automatically set. You don't want to touch the trigger right now, there's a dry fire and that will damage the bow. Okay, so to load your beast, you just put an 8mm BB down inside there, and it'll automatically slide down onto a mag. Okay, so the bow is loaded, and we've got our sight set up, so the two pins are lined just right down the centre, and this is set up for right-handed shooting. Okay guys, now we're going to be using bolts with target heads, target practice heads fitted to them. So these are less dangerous than ones with broad heads. If you wanted to hunting rabbits, say, you would use ones with broad heads, but since I'm just doing target shooting, I'm just using ones with target heads. So I'm just going to test fire a couple of these and see how they go. Okay, so now it's time to load your bolt. You have the green feather down into the groove, and you just load it down into here. Right until it touches right about here, and it'll stop it automatically. Okay, so your bolt's now loaded and it's ready to fire. Okay, so with the bolt, you'll need to aim a little bit higher at the target than with a BB, because the bolt is a lot heavier. However, the bolt has a lot more terminal energy, so it'll do a lot more than a BB would, but it'll also go slower. So I'm going to aim, I'm going to fire this brute, see what happens. Boy, that's brutal. Okay guys, thanks for watching this review slash play around with this crossbow. Yeah. One thing I wanted to mention is it's definitely not as good as crossbows in the higher price range. They have a lot more power. This one's really a backyard, small varmint hunting sort of thing. So yeah, it's definitely not got as much kick as a lot of other crossbows that might be $100 more, $200 more. But at $100, it's hard to resist, really. You know, sometimes you just want that little backyard machine that you can shoot. Yeah, so the accuracy is okay. It's a little bit disappointing actually, because you know, the bullet tends to drift a little bit. I don't know how straight the barrel is, I'll have to check that, but yeah, it isn't as straight shooting as, say, a rifle or anything like that. It's definitely not as accurate. So yeah, those are the downsides to it, but the upsides are that it's a compound crossbow that's $100, which is pretty good in my opinion. It's nearly all metal construction. The stock's plastic, but it's a good sort of plastic. It's reasonably durable. Yeah, so yeah, this is a good value for money. But if you want to spend a couple of more $100, then you can definitely get things that are a lot better. The target I was using, you might have thought, oh, that's really weak, it can barely get through cardboard. No, that cardboard's filled with stuff, man. But yeah, it's not just a plain cardboard box, so don't worry, it's not that weak. But yeah, you will only be able to kill a rabbit with it. It wouldn't do anything else much bigger. So yeah, but this is a good value for money again, so I suggest you pick one up and try it out for yourself. Anyway, see you guys next time. Please subscribe and like if you like this video. Bye.